routing money through ministers.
Funding minister is not giving the money to the minister. Funding minister means that a certain work is done in getting the people together, in getting the youth together, in getting them engaged into a particular activity. Somebody should go and check this up.
But you know what Indian Express has said in its report. It talks about this man Ghulam Hasan Mir, who you call a nationalist person.
I actually, to be very frank, I don't consider Indian Express to be a paper which can be believed. Sorry.
So that is your view. That's not something that I have an opinion on or endorse.
A paper which can dub a movement of 2 units on simple mobilization as a coup should be thrown out into the waste paper basket.
So that's your view again. But if it were to be said, that's your view, and that's the Indian Express to respond to you. I don't want to get into the conflict between you and the Indian Express. But I want to ask you one question, that if money is paid to a person who in the Indian Express report is described as someone nicknamed manager in political and security circles, Ghulam Hasan Mir, known for his political maneuvering and organizing support or opposition at critical times, sources say that Mir was instrumental in organizing counter-protests whenever the government needed to confront separatists. In other words, here is a political, he's a political mover and shaker. You don't think there is anything unethical in giving any money to a political mover and shaker?
If he was organizing protests to support the government, he is not a mover and shaker. He is a mover. He is ensuring that the government is helped. That's why I said he is credibly known as a person who has worked for nationalist cause of keeping things together.
General V.K. Singh, you've said Omar has an agenda. He has an agenda. I'm quite sure if you were to check out where all this, who all from the army have met him in recent times, you will come to know why he has said all this at a particular time. I'm asking you tonight, why are you holding back from taking names? You are seeming to suggest that
I'm not holding back. All that I'm saying is, for a chief minister to say Machil encounter was a destabilizing attempt, that somebody was listening on to a tapping his thing from Sunjuan when he was sitting in Srinagar.
He was being tutored? You're saying Omar Abdullah is being tutored? Who's tutoring him?
I don't know. Ask him.
No, who's tutoring? Are you saying that your successor, General Bikram Singh, is tutoring him? General Bikram Singh met Omar Abdullah in April and as well as July this year. Are you suggesting that?
I don't want to become the Chief Minister of J&K. I'm not even a state subject. Why should I be toppling the government of J&K? Let's be sensible, please.
Because people are putting 2 and 2 together. See, my job is to ask the questions. The army has had its share of differences with the J&K government over the AFSPA. The TSD has been accused of tapping the phones of the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister, the Army Division. The allegations of tapping, General, are not being levelled for the first time.
Let me just interrupt. Arnab, just a second.
Go ahead.
Technical Support Division was based on human intelligence. It was not, and let me say not, having any equipment that was listening on to anybody. And if somebody is saying so, that person is not only lying, he is fabricating, and he needs to be sent to some place where he can get himself examined.
General, if someone's
Technical Support Division, the name given was Technical Support Division to give it anonymity, just like Research and Analysis Wing. Are they doing some research?
General, if someone were to say this tonight, that after watching this Newshour, they say we want to take action against General V.K. Singh because he has admitted that the army under him was paying money to ministers, and he's saying something as serious as the fact that all ministers have been paid money by the army for different jobs, and they say we'll take action against you for saying that, then you're not going to go back on what you said.
See, I'm not going back on anything. Let's be quite clear. There are things that happen in J&K which are inimical to the interest of this country. We all have a job, and that job is to keep the country together. You don't want country to disintegrate, right? And if you don't want country to disintegrate, everybody has got to pitch in. At that time, no lines are drawn. You don't sit like the babus. Hey, it is not my job. because I'm sitting in this office, I can't do that particular job. Army doesn't function that way. If we find that we can help in ensuring that integrity can be maintained, if we find that things can be done in a better manner, if we find that we can contribute towards that, the army steps in and helps without coming to the forefront.
Last question, are you going to join the BJP?
I think that's a very hypothetical question. People are unnecessarily scared about things. I haven't even decided what.
Sir, but you know something, General VK saying. No, General VK saying. General, can I say something? You don't mind on a lighter note? Till now you were talking to me like a general.
Yeah, please.
Till now you spoke to me like a. The moment you asked you the political question, you answered like a diplomat. I don't want you to be a diplomat.
I must then, Arnab, when you ask me a political question, I must reply like a politician. I don't know.
You don't know. Option open. Option open.
I don't know yet. I am busy at the moment. I've taken a task along with Anna, and the task is to create awareness amongst the people and to carry on. We are still carrying on with that.
Right.
The day I feel something else is required to be done, you will be the first one, I'll tell you.
General VK Singh, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you. That's the General firing back on the Newshour tonight. Thank you very much.